Hey YouTube land, it's me Charlie, and today I'm gonna be doing the part 2 of my top 5 genderfluid stuff. Today is gonna be top 5 best things about being genderfluid, because last time was a bit of a downer. I was like, everything sucks. Top 5 worst things. Everything doesn't actually suck. It's just the good things about it are very weird. The bad things about it are trans things. The good things about it are it was very weird coming up with a list for this kind of stuff. Also, forgive me, I think I'm getting sick right now. So my throat hurts and I don't want to do a lot of talking, but I'm doing this video because I finally finished my list. Also, I'm doing this video in celebration of the fact that I finally got my name tag changed at work to say Charlie. So still have to talk to my managers about that, but my friend was like, hey, yeah, I can just make you a new name tag. And I was like, really? Okay. So I have to wait for somebody to ask me, hey, why is that say the wrong thing on there? Be like, I'm trying it out, but also it's a definite thing that's gonna happen. So that's a good thing that's happening. It's also causing me anxiety, but it's still a good thing. It's moving forward. It's just I'm always stressed out. So yeah, let's get to this list. So I know not all these things are going to like apply to everybody. This is more like why best things about like for me about being gender fluid. So number one is like I'm a cosplayer, so being gender fluid actually makes that like I don't know, somewhat easier for me. It almost reinforces my gender identity, because like one day of a convention I get to be a guy, one day of a convention I get to be a girl, I get to do this thing, I get to do that thing. Like I feel like it reinforces it for me because I get to be like whatever I want to be that day, and it just cosplay actually like helps me out with gender expression sometimes, because day-to-day life, at least when I'm not like at college, I'm like, I don't know how to do this. And then I go to a convention and like no one really cares. Gender and cosplay don't have to like conflict. At least for me, it goes hand in hand. Cosplay helps with my gender expression. For some people, they're just like, no, I really like this character, so I want to do this thing. And like, that's also okay. But for me, it's like, it helps, I guess, in a way. I don't know. I hope that I explained that well. Like, I'm not invalidating people who are like, either, who are like binary, and they just want to cosplay like as this other thing once in a while. Like, that's also really cool and valid. Like, that's awesome. But I usually try to do like, okay, so I'm gonna be Ginny this day, Ginny Weasley, and that means I'm probably gonna act more feminine on that day. And this other day I'm gonna be Harry Potter, and then I'll act more masculine that day. Like, really, of course I had to do Harry Potter characters, but yeah, so it's on my mind. His birthday is like this week. But that's it. That's all my explanation. Cosplay and gender, woo! Alright. Also, some of the things on this list, they also apply to being bisexual, but like I think they go well with being gender fluid as like too. So a lot of the people say like when you're bisexual, you don't have to change pronouns in songs, like when you're singing a song. So I'm thinking more like when you're singing not like a love song necessarily, like you're singing just like an empowering song about like I am this, I am that, blah 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 blah, when I was like a young boy, when I was a young girl, stuff like that in a song. Like, you don't necessarily have to change like the pronouns and the and everything, you can just like keep it, because gender fluid, like if you want, you can probably keep it and it could work. That's at least, that's my experience, because I'm like, oh yeah, cool, I can just, cool, now I'm just kind of more masc in this moment, or now I'm more femme in this moment, and that totally works. But yes, it also definitely works for bisexuals when they're singing love songs about either a guy or a girl, and blah 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 blah. But like, I'm also just thinking about like other kinds of songs, not just love songs. Come on. But that was number 2. This is number 3. So once again, this is also a thing, like, it's definitely like a bisexual thing, because everyone's like, oh yeah, you're bisexual, that means you're just like indecisive. Very true. In my experience, I'm so indecisive. But also, I'm gender fluid, which makes me even more indecisive. Like, but I'm more indecisive in like whenever somebody's like, oh yeah, so what do we want to watch for movie night? A lot of the time I'm just like, I give them like a bunch of different options, and everyone's like, oh yeah, so which one? I'm like, I don't know, I'd watch like any of these. Is that okay? Like, I'm indecisive in that really chill way where whenever I'm like home alone trying to figure out what movie I want to watch, I'm like, I have no clue, and it takes me like 20 minutes just to pick out something to watch. And by that time my dinner's getting cold, so it's a very chill thing. It's a good thing because I'm not like, I mean, sometimes I am very like, okay, I definitely need this thing, but a lot of the times I'm very like indecisive in making decisions, and I'm very like chill about things. At least I think I'm chill. If you guys don't think I'm chill, let me know. I think I'm pretty chill. I'm always cold, so I'm pretty chill. So basically, to clarify, like, just indecisive in that, like, I'll go with like either or these things. It's not always a bad thing to be indecisive, is it? I think it's not a bad thing. I'm just saying I can go with either or. Alright, I'm done. Alright, number 4. This is kind of, once again, this kind of like could apply to a bisexual thing, but it doesn't necessarily have to. It does for me, because a lot of the time I'm like, I look at like either a person or a character, sometimes it's someone I want to cosplay, sometimes I'm like, it's just, I see a person and I'm like, damn, you are gorgeous. Do I like, do I want to be with you? Do I want to date you? Or do I just want to be you? Do I just want to look like you? It's, because this happens with both guys and girls for me, that I'm like, I don't know. I think it's a good thing. It's a funny thing, because I have no idea if I'm like, do I really just like the way you look because I think you're hot and I want to date you, or is it because I'm like jealous and I want to look like that and I want that for me? I don't know. I told you this was gonna be weird, because it's just things that I think are the best, because I find them kind of hilarious as well. So this is so weird. Alright, and last, but certainly not least, this is probably the best one. Number 5, basically being a shapeshifter. At least if you're very good at passing. You can go one day as like really femme, one day is really masc, another day is like really androgynous. Like, you can basically do whatever you want. I'm mostly saying for like people who are good at passing. I'm usually pretty good at like passing for either one of the things, because yes, I do have the figure, but also I can usually hide it under big clothing. I'm wearing like this gigantic plaid shirt right now, and like it really kind of helps to hide all of the figure that I have. But like, yeah, I can do this one day, and then like the next day I can just wear a dress and be like dainty and like, I don't know. I always say that like if I were to choose a superpower it would be to fly, but now I'm thinking I could also just be a shapeshifter, and then I could actually have the body I want on certain days. But I'm basically a shapeshifter without, you know, having magical powers. So beat that mystique. I don't know. I'm a weirdo, and this was a very weird list. So I hope you guys like this list. This is very hard to try to find like things for this list. Yes, there are good things about being gender fluid, but also they're quite weird. It's just, it really depends on like what you think, what you like, I guess. I don't know. These are things that I just thought were really fun and funny to me about like my life and the fact that I am this. So yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Leave me a comment down below of some other like good things about being gender fluid that you can think of that I totally forgot about or should have put on this list. Subscribe to me for more videos and fun stuff, and don't forget to hit that bell for notifications, and you know when I'm posting new videos. This is a lot of talking. I need to not talk now because I am not feeling great. I'm gonna go drink a whole bottle of water. So I think that's it for today, guys. Yeah. I'll see you guys real soon.